All right, guys, we're going to see if your prediction was right about whatever you guessed was going to happen next in the story. So what we just got done reading was Lily really wanted to show everybody in class about her purse. But Mr. Slinger kept telling her, not right now, Lily. I'll just keep your things at my desk until the end of the day, said Mr. Slinger. They'll be safe there, and then you can take them home. Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying. Her glasses were gone. Her quarters were gone. Her purple plastic purse was gone. Lily longed for her purse all morning. She was even too sad to eat the snack Mr. Slinger served before recess. That afternoon, Lily went to the light bulb lab. She was still very sad. She thought and she thought and she thought. And then she became angry. She thought and she thought and she thought some more. And then she became furious. And she thought and she thought and she thought just a little bit more. And then she drew a picture of Mr. Slinger. I wonder what kind of picture she's going to draw of Mr. Slinger if she's really mad at him. And here's the picture. Big, fat, mean Mr. Slinger teacher. Here's his claws. He's a thief and he's bad. Wanted by the FBI. P.S. I do not want to be a teacher when I grow up. Oh no, Lily really wanted to be a teacher, but she's really mad at Mr. Slinger. Right before the last bell rang, Lily sneaked the drawing into Mr. Slinger's book bag. When all the students were buttoned and zipped and snapped and tied and ready to go home, Mr. Slinger strolled over to Lily and gave her purple plastic purse back. It's a beautiful purse, said Mr. Slinger. Your quarters are nice and jingly, and those glasses are absolutely fabulous. You may bring them back to school as long as you don't disturb the rest of the class. I do not want to be a teacher when I grow up, Lily said, as she marched out of the classroom. You can see her marching. On the way home, Lily opened her purse. Her glasses and quarters were inside, and so was a note from Mr. Slinger. It said, "Today was a difficult day. Tomorrow will be better." There was also a small bag of tasty snacks at the bottom of the purse. I wonder who put those snacks in the bottom of the purse. Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying, and she felt simply awful. Lily ran all the way home and told her mother and father everything. Instead of searching for her favorite cartoons, Lily decided to sit in the uncooperative chair. I'll stay here for 1,000,000 years for Mr. Slinger. Why does everything always happen to me? 1051, 1052, 1053. That night, Lily drew a new picture of Mr. Slinger and wrote a story about him too. Lily was really, really sorry, so everyone forgave her, even her parents, even her stinky baby brother, even her especially incredible teacher. And then the sun shined and its smiley face down on everyone and everything, even the bugs and the worms. The end. And she drew a different kind of picture. Lily's mother wrote a note, and Lily's father baked some tasty snacks for Lily to take to school the next day. I think Mr. Slinger will understand, said Lily's mother. I know he will, said Lily's father. The next morning, Lily got to school early. These are for you, Lily said to Mr. Slinger, because I'm really, 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 really sorry. Mr. Slinger read the story, and he looked at the picture, and he read the note, and he sampled the snacks. Wow, said Mr. Slinger. That was just about all he could say. Wow. What do you think we should do with this? Asked Mr. Slinger. We could just throw it away, said Lily. Excellent idea, said Mr. Slinger. He's talking about the mean picture that she drew. During sharing time, Lily demonstrated the many uses and unique qualities of her purple plastic purse, her shiny quarters, and her glittery movie star glasses. Then she did a little performance using them as props. It's called interpretive dance, said Lily. Mr. Slinger joined in. Wow, said the entire class. That was just about all they could say. Wow. Throughout the rest of the day, Lily's purse and quarters and sunglasses were tucked safely inside her desk. She peeked at them often, but did not disturb a soul. Right before the last bell rang, Mr. Slinger served Lily's snacks to everyone's delight. What do you want to be when you grow up? Asked Mr. Slinger. A teacher, everyone responded. Lily's response was the loudest. Excellent choice, said Mr. Slinger. As the pupils filed out of the classroom, Lily held her purple plastic purse close to her heart. Mr. Slinger was right. It had been a better day. Lily ran and skipped and hopped and flew all the way home. She was so happy, and she really did want to be a teacher when she grew up. That is, when she didn't want to be a dancer or a surgeon or an ambulance driver or a diva or a pilot or a hairdresser or a scuba diver, and so many things. So I hope that when you looked at your prediction about what happened with her purse, that you were right or you were wrong. Either way, it doesn't matter, but it was a smart guess on your part. You guys have a good day.